In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to use vinyl paper from the Dollar Tree. Use your Cricut Explorer 2. You're going to also need some contact paper or some transfer tape. I'll be using a scrape tool, a weeding tool, a pair of scissors, and I'll be using a leather bag. Let's get right into this tutorial. I'll be using my HP laptop, and I'm going to open the cutting software Cricut Design Space. Once you open up Cricut Design Space, it's going to bring you to the home page. And I'm just going to click on Blank Canvas. Once your blank canvas pop-ups, it's going to look like this. Now, I just want to put a text or a quote on my bag. So I will come over here and I will click on text. Once you click on text, a text box will pop up. From there, you would just want to type in, well, you just double click it. And once it turns like this blue, you can begin to type in whatever word or name you would like to put in your box. So from here, I will begin to type. I decided to put in the text box in my spiritual bag. Now from here, where it say Cricut Sans, you can come up here and you can change your font. Now Cricut do have built-in fonts. You can also download your own font. So I would just choose a font that I would like to use. I decided to go with the font BFC Retro Babe, and this font is a Cricut font. Right now, my width is 11.41 and my height is 3.4. So to change my width and my height, I will go over and click on Edit. And then I will come up here and unlock the portion. So I'm just going to click on this lock portion. I will unlock it. And from there, I can just take the arrow and just move it, to the size that I want. Now, let's just say I don't like the spacing of this. I will go back. I will click on my text. I will go back to Edit. And I will scroll down to where it says under Alignment, you will see line space. And I would just click the arrow down. And as you can see, it moves my text up. Now, since my bag is purple, I will go down here where it says background color. I will click on it, and then I'm going to select this purple. By me selecting this purple, it will show me how, if I wanted to use black vinyl, it will show me how the black vinyl will look on a purple background. Let's just say I was using pink vinyl. I will come up here to where this black box set right here, and I would just select the pink. So now I will see with my purple bag, I will see how pink will look on a purple bag. So you use this color swatch right here for the color vinyl you will be using. Now that color looks really pretty. I think I'm going to see if I have some yellow or something over there. That's cute. If you would like to add a symbol or anything, just click on Images. And I'm going to go in the search bar and I'm going to type in a sparkle. Once you search what you're looking for, all these images will pop up and you just choose the one that you would like to use. If you would like to change your color, you can, but I'm going to keep everything yellow. So while this is selected, I'm going to come up here and I'm just going to change the color to yellow. And I want to keep it right there. But I want Cricut to cut this out as one. So I'm going to select everything. And then I'm going to go down and hit Attach. So once I attach it, Cricut knows to cut everything out at one time. From there, it's time to go Make. And you always want to save your project. So I'm just click on Save. And then you can just title it whatever you want to title it to. And then you just click on Save. So once you get to this, on this screen right here, what I did was, you see this red line? I don't want my letters touching the red line. So I just normally just pull it down. And then you just go down and select Continue. I'll be using premium vinyl, so I'm just going to select premium vinyl. So earlier I was thinking about using this color pink vinyl paper, but I seen that I have this roll. Now it also came from the Dollar Tree. It just came in this like multicolor roll. So I'm going to try and use this vinyl right here. So when using permanent vinyl, you would have to place it down pretty side facing up. So I'm going to place the vinyl this side up on the mat. And as you can see, my vinyl have a lot of air bubbles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take my scrape tool and I'm just going to, when I lay the vinyl down, so when you lay your vinyl down, what I do is I just normally try to scrape it up to like get the air bubbles out. And you just move it. You can't see. So what I do is I just take, take the little scrape tool and I just try to push it up. So, because you do not want to cut with air bubbles. So I just kind of flatten it out like this. Once I knock the air bubbles out, I will then just select open. I'm just going to press open on my machine. And you should have a flashing arrow. My Cricut Explorer 2 is connected via Bluetooth. I'm going to insert my mat inside the machine. So you have two clamps, these little clamps right here. So you just press insert your mat inside the machine. My mat is not sticky, so that's why it's kind of sticking up. But from there, you just press the flashing arrow. And then you will see a flashing C. You just press the flashing C. Cricut will begin to cut on your mat. When you're using permanent vinyl, make sure you put it on the mat pretty side facing up. Once Cricut is done cutting, you will see the flashing arrow again. So you just want to press it, and then Cricut will release your mat. You can just pull it out. Now I just normally would just take the vinyl off, and then I would place my mat under my machine, and then I would just close it. And you can't really see the cut, but now it's time to weed. So the fact that this paper is like, you can see it's kind of coming up already. So I'm just going to pull it back, and it's just going to, I'm just basically going to pull it back. Just pull the paper back. It's not sticky. Well, the inside sticky, but I'm going to pull it back really slowly, so the letters do not lift. All right, so once you pull your the vinyl part off, now this is where the weeding tool come in handy. So as you can see, like this P, I'm going to take the weeding tool and I'm just going to remove the inside. Just remove it. Now it is good to have a trash can by you, because this paper can be this vinyl can fly anywhere. You just want to be clean with it. So I'm just going to remove all the parts that need to be removed. So remember, all you do is you just take your weeding tool and you just kind of put it right in there and just kind of, get it out. All right, so once you weed everything out, so I just weeded everything out. Now this is where so I'm using clear transparent tape. So if you have like what is called, Cricut have a brand called transfer tape, but for me I'm using clear transparent. Now this came from the thrift store, but you can use the contact paper that the dollar store have. That works great too. So what I do is I'm just going to take my word and I'm just going to place it down so where I know where to cut. So I just line it up. And so I'm just going to take my scissors. I'm just going to cut it. cut the tape out. And this tape is reusable, so once you get done, make sure you keep the this part and you just place it back on there. So I'm just gonna take this and I'm going to pull it back, peel back. I have to peel back. So you want the sticky side. You got a matte side and then it's a sticky side. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take the tape and I'm going to place it on the quote. Now I will use my scrape tool to just glide everything over it. I want to make sure the entire quote is covered. And I'm just going to take the scrape tool and just kind of, you know, I'm just using the scrape tool to press everything down firmly. And then I'm also going to flip it on the back also. Now, next what you do is you're just going to take it and you're just going to remove the backing and make sure everything should be on the tape. So basically it's called you transferring. So I'm just going to take my bag and I'm just going to place it right here. Now I can either use my finger or I can use the scrape tool, and I'm just going to glide it, you know, just press firmly on it to secure it, to make sure it's in the bag. Once you do that, you just take the tape and you just pull, you just take the tape and you just peel back. Now, if your letters are lifting like this one, you just take it and you just put more pressure. You just got to apply more pressure to it. And then you just remove. There you go. And that is how you use permanent vinyl using Cricut Design Space. Thank you for watching this video. Until next time.